So how do you think about Prodoscore? I say you think about it like a check engine light. So when a check engine light goes on, do you ignore it? Absolutely not. My daughter has a Volvo SUV. It's several years old. And one day the check engine light went on it. And I think it's like a 2011. So it's 10 years old. So the check engine light goes off. And what's the first thing you think as a dad? Like, oh, this is going to be expensive. Right. So she takes it to the shop. And man, all it was this little cable that goes on the spark plugs that has a clamp. And the clamp over time had cracked. So the spark plug cable was kind of loose. And that's what triggered it. $50 repair. Not bad at all. Could have been a transmission. Transmission would have been thousands of dollars, right? But what do you not do? You don't continue to drive it and ignore it. So you take it in, and it could be expensive, it could be cheap. Prodoscore is really that check engine light for your employees. When the Prodoscore comes in and begins to trend the wrong direction, that tells you I need to have a conversation with someone. So if Nadine's number trended down, then I would call Nadine. That's the check engine light flash and say, hey, Nadine, what's going on? It could be an illness. It could be a family issue. It could be any number of things. Could be that her boss is not particularly great and doesn't motivate her. It could be she's burned out and really hates her job. But that's the opportunity to go in and have that conversation then. Don't wait. Just like with anything else, the more you wait, it doesn't get any better. I always joke, never Google any medical condition, because whatever you Google, you're going to die, right? So if you got a hangnail and you Google it, it'll say that you have a hangnail, it gets infected, it goes systemic and you die. So nothing gets better waiting, right? So you should always deal with it sooner. And we're that early warning system, that check engine light that tells you this employee needs to have a conversation. They could be burning out. They could be wanting to quit. But too many companies, the only time that we get that alert is when they come in and drop their 2-week notice on our desk and say, hey, I'm sorry, I'm leaving. I found another gig. And we didn't have the opportunity to intervene beforehand. Prodoscore can give you that kind of data that allows you to intervene beforehand and prevent potentially these negative outcomes that you really don't want and are pretty costly as a business.